It is a cool and crisp morning in June, and it's officially time to take out those winter coats and winter boots. But don't worry, we have everything to keep you warm and entertained. I'm Eloise Scoble, and you're watching Trendz Travel. Now, if you love the great outdoors and have an affinity for all things luxurious and opulent, then the Umfolozi Big 5 Game Reserve is right up your alley. Njabula takes us here to this hidden haven in KZN.
After a 2-hour drive from King Shaka Airport, we had finally arrived at Umfolozi Big 5 Game Reserve. Located in the middle of a bush, the two luxury 5-star boutique lodges, Biela and Mthembu, are named after the local chiefs. They are the first lodges to be built in the wilderness. Mthembu Lodge has been operating since late last year. Biela Lodge only opened for business last month. And we had the pleasure to be welcomed by the general manager as the respective lodges became our home for the weekend.
We're in the heart of KZN, right in the middle of the bush. What made you guys decide to build this beautiful lodge in the middle of the bush?
Well, that was mainly from the developer side, Barry Tierneson. Through his relationships growing up in the area, Matuba, he formed friendships with the local Nkosi's, and from his grandfather's legacy down to him, he then got the idea of incorporating the Nkosi's land into the greater park.
After checking into our rooms, it was time to enjoy the wilderness and see what it had to offer.
We offer an amazing bed that you don't want to get out of in the morning.
Tell me about it.
No, so I think it's exactly that. It's the privacy, it's the tranquility, it's 5-star hospitality service, and then just location. We do the I don't want it to sound normal, but on safari the game drives in the morning and the afternoon are the norm. If you look at, we've got an excellent relationship with Ezemvelo, where they've given us option for management tracks that we can utilize. So obviously we have that added advantage.
As with all world-class lodges, I couldn't wait to enjoy some fine cuisine prepared by the head chef Tinus Janse van Rensburg.
The next course is coffee rubbed kudu with a roasted beetroot puree, charred grilled onion, and confit potatoes, and finished off with a blueberry jus.
Ooh, yum.
Hope you enjoy it, sir.
Okay, let's taste this. So tender. Creamy softly.
The R1 million Game Reserve project is owned by 3 local chiefs, Nkosi, Mthembu, Biela and Zulu.
The land is from Mthembu. So when there is a land from Mthembu, and then I meet with Barry Tierneson. By that time, he was in my area building the RDP houses. And then he asked me, what are you doing, Nkosi, with that land when he saw this land? I said to him, nothing, but I want to do some projects. Whatever the project that can help the community. And then we started there.
The project has created opportunity in the community by hiring locals.
I have benefited a lot. Firstly, I got a job. I was without a job for like 2 years after obtaining my degree, and then now I've got a job that I'm happy with. I can put food on the table at home, I can do a lot of things, and my parents are very happy. and also the community as at large is very happy with this project because we've got a project whereby we help school children. They came here once or twice, and then they learnt a lot. New careers, they learnt about trekking, guiding, they learnt a lot about the tourism industry as a whole.
If you're into the wilderness and in need for an escape, the Umfolozi Big 5 Game Reserve could be just what you need.
Coming to South Africa for the very first time, the Casa Corona lifestyle event is an event that brings together artistry in the form of music, photography, mixology and food. Now ahead of this epic event, Trendz Travel was given an exclusive culinary invite to sample foods from both France, Mexico and Spain. Coming to South Africa for the first time, Casa Corona is a weekend-long lifestyle experience that brings together artistry in the form of music, photography, food and mixology. For these colder months, it's just what the good doctor ordered to keep your social life alive. Born in Mexico, Corona is the most popular Mexican beer worldwide, exported to more than 180 countries. It is hailed as a drink for all seasons. And this winter, we are chasing the sunset with their sunrise and sunset cocktails that embodies that spirit. Today, however, we get an exclusive taste experience of what is on the menu. We start out with an SA Portuguese-inspired favorite, shawarmas.
Renani, 3 options of meat, pork, chicken and beef. And also falafel if you want the vegetarian option, and all the delicious stuff. Everything is labeled, so if you get to the station and you're not sure, there's a little piece of paper there explaining everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and make my own first. And we also have some shoestring chips that's still nice and hot. You may want to dig in. Everything sounds so delicious. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to come around to get some love caramelized onion. So I'm doing it the other way around. You want to start with your yabo, so they paste nicely. Oh, I do love me some chili. Not a lot, because this is fresh chili, guys. No? When you come to your chili, some tomato, a bit of green. Okay, enjoy. All right, let's go.
Influenced by themes from Mexico, France and Spain, the food from this winter solstice is all heartwarming, body-warming and soul food.
So today we are at Taste Kitchen in Maboneng, Taste Kitchen by Chef and Tea, and we are hosting a bespoke event with Corona. So Taste Kitchen has been transformed into Casa Corona. So we have a menu that celebrates Latin America, the cuisine and African cuisine. So we've got a combination of some tacos, we've got some shawarmas, we've got some nachos. So in essence, we've designed a menu that pairs perfectly with Corona, the beer. I mean, look at me, I've got my nice, yummy taco here. I could have a beer on the one end. You know, life is easy. Yeah, so we just have a fun menu that pairs perfectly with Corona.
Summer bodies may be made in winter, but this dessert table right here is definitely where it's at.
My favorite is the dessert. So we've got a lot of elements that are infused with Corona. We've got a white chocolate mousse that is infused with Corona. It's the most delicious. It's so light and it's white chocolate, but the way we've curated the recipe, it's very refreshing. And then we've got some cones that are stuffed with fruit. So we have everything for everyone. So if you're watching your weight and you're thinking, no sweets, that's perfect for for you. The fruits are infused with Corona, so they've sucked in all the beautiful beer flavor, and you have that with that cone, and there's a drizzle of chocolate, white chocolate around it.
If this is more your speed, you can still catch the last day of this event tomorrow, happening at the Nairok Sculpture Park. We've got so much more of Trendz Travel coming up after this very short break, so don't go anywhere.
Every high-profile court case, every breaking news story.
The manner in which these audits are done. Why is it targeted to blacks and Indians?
Every inquiry. We are there, front and center. We also bring you an hour-long breakdown of the day's markets, simplifying the numbers for your better understanding.
When everyone is too excited about the market, that's normally when things start turning.
All this and more. This is On Point.
In my time, I've truly seen it all firsthand. Angizwanga ngizibonele ngalawam amehlo. Going through my photographs and reflecting on my memory box really brings back many life experiences that are bittersweet and humbling. In this, my homeland, I've entertained tourists and offshore traders. I've evolved from dealing with the battering system to trading foreign exchange. I've traveled to the ends of the world and tasted a diversity of culinary palates. To outsiders, I have lived alongside wild animals, tamed some, and collected livestock as wealth. So my memory box is overflowing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bragging, but in fact, I'm breaking and hurting deep down inside of this heart of mine. Why? What for? I hear you ask yourself, my fellow Africans, friends and family. The images I have of me are those of the point of view of my onlooker, not those of myself, the subject at hand. I'm choking and suffocating at the chalice those anthropologists and filmmakers tie around me as some sort of grand name tag. Stories have been made and told of me, not of my own words. Films and graphic images have entertained millions of audiences at my expense.
The Durban July is only weeks away, and those in the know already have their outfits set and already have their passes to the most prestigious lounges. Now this year, the Chase Lounge has given us a sneak preview into all things Durban July. The countdown has begun. South Africa's biggest horse racing event, the Vodacom Durban July, returns to the Greyville Racecourse for its 11th edition. So, where are we today?
Okay, today we are at Chase Lounge Media Launch. Chase Lounge is a premium hospitality at the Vodacom Durban July. Last year we won Best Marquee purely because of all the experiences that you can see all around you.
This year's theme is Stars of Africa that shine at night, lighting the sky so mystically bright they sparkle on throughout the day, showing themselves in a different way. So fitting, because if there's one thing Africans do well, is shine, day or night, in every sense. And we certainly do show ourselves in a different way. Yes, it is a racehorsing event, but as you know, it's more about the red carpet, the who's who, and the who wore what. When I thought Stars of Africa, I had all of this African print in my head and all these like dark black colors. And so here we have this really beautiful dress. How did you go about doing that?
So with it, the reason that I went for white, Kanye is the Queen of Bling.
Yeah.
She is South Africa's diamond. So with it, I wanted Kanye to stand out. So that's why you've got all the sparkle all over the corset. You've got all the drama in the skirt. Kanye will never ever arrive in anything toned down. So she's our African gem, and that's exactly why I wanted to put in something crazy, over the top, and yeah, have fun with it.
How do you feel?
I feel angelic. I feel brand new. I feel ready. I feel incredible. I mean, that's what Keys does.
And no outfit seems complete without the fascinator craze that just shouts bougie sophistication. Now we all know we love some fascinators, so we're going to have a bit of a chat about them. So what do you know about the fascinators?
Look, I just know it's something you put on the side of your head that accentuates your outfit. But I called everything that's half a hat, that's not a full hat, a fascinator. So I just learned today from Anita that not everything is a fascinator. Like for instance, this is actually a hatinator.
A hatinator?
It's a hatinator because it's a hat with a fascinator in it.
It kind of sounds like the Terminator.
Yes, but it's a hatinator apparently. And then I think this, is it a platinator or something? But they all have different names.
And of course, I just had to get in on the action. It's here at this amazing pre-party that one can find the perfect designer to partner with or get ideas on your most impressive Stars of Africa look. The theme for this year's Durban July is Stars of Africa, and I'm here with Rapoleng, who's going to tell us exactly what these ladies are wearing and his inspiration behind it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Good, thank you. So we basically, as from Orapelem to Style Avenue, we really wanted to take like the more alternative way into introducing styles of Africa, stars of Africa. So we just really want to go with modern day women in modern day colors, or more neutral colors. So the one over here, if you work very hard in the gym, you gotta show your body. Yeah. So what we try to do is like just like a robe and a jumpsuit that you wear inside, but you've got the very nice high legs to show it with a lot of beaded detail and a bit of fur, of course, just because it's winter, and every queen deserves to have a good quality fur. So basically the one on the right is like just really an alternative way and really just like upping up your jumpsuit and kind of making it different. It's white, but we used our African colors, which is the more of the gold tones and more leafy ways, and giving it a big flower to really show that she's a princess and she sparkles from inside.
But it's not just about the ladies, as the men also come donned in the most enviable bespoke attire. And the pre-experience is where to get the lowdown on the best looks.
Stars of Africa. Well, for me, I believe that this year's Durban July is probably one of my most favorite themes, and I'll tell you why. Stars of Africa, a lot of the fashion in terms of our menswear, in terms of our fashion, and in terms of our fabrics have really evolved over the years. And so you find that a lot of our sort of clients or sort of the fabrics that we have available, they have amazing fabrics that some of them have a bit of personality in terms of the character of the fabric. And I thought for me, this year definitely men should be wearing tuxedos. So there you've got the most beautiful fabric, that navy with black combination is really strong. We'll probably wear that with black pants, which is amazing, that white shirt, that black bow tie, probably black shoes, and it's really spatial. So you personalize it, the lining is personalized, so everything about the jacket pretty much is up to the client.
Of course, the Durban July is best known for its exclusive hospitality lounge experience. No celebration is complete without the champagne of choice, and for Chase Lounge, it's their partnership with Moet and Shandon that keeps them coming back. So what can we expect from you guys at the Durban July?
So this year we actually, we did what we brought last year. Last year we actually blew people's minds by bringing through the champagne vending machine. So it was the first champagne vending machine in the country. Yeah. So we had that last year at the Durban July. It was such a hit, we're bringing it again this year. So people coming through to the Chase Lounge will be enjoying some Moet and Shandon through the vending machine, and also an open bar on Moet and Shandon.
What sets the Chase Lounge apart from all the other marquees that are there?
You know what? I think it's the mixture, the perfect mixture of your corporate, your individuals, and the right partners. And purely because of that, it's a great networking opportunity for most of the people that are there, but the experiences that you get there are amazing. We also have a Mangwanani spa. We've got a makeup room and makeup artist that touches out your makeup throughout the day. We have free Wi-Fi in the marquee to keep you connected. We've got charge stations, power banks. we just always want to make sure that the people get the best experience out of the Durban July without any hindrances. You know, your battery running out, you're tired from your high heels, you need a little foot massage. We're there to sort all those things out for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And there you have it, guys. That was all we had for you today. The pre-Durban July.
We're explorers. We always have been. Endlessly curious. Always looking for answers. For new frontiers. For new stories. Because that is who we are. From script to screen. From yelling action to taking you on a journey. Radio producers. Script writers. On-air presenters. News reporters. Sports analysts. We spend late nights creating captivating storylines and earlier mornings keeping you informed, educated, and entertained. For us, it's not a job, it's a calling. We do this and more because you do your part. SABC TV licenses, made possible by you.
The SABC News mobile app is your one-stop digital portal to all the news you need. Stay connected with the latest in breaking news. Watch the SABC News channel along with clips and live streams of all the big news events. And listen to all the SABC News radio stations live, including podcasts and much more. Simply download the SABC News app to your Android or iOS device from either the Play Store or the App Store. SABC News, independent, impartial.
There aren't that many music festivals that happen over a number of days in Durban. Zakif organizers are hoping that those that come to Durban will get used to an event that's happening over various venues in the city, as well as on different stages at Botanic Gardens, listening to music that comes from musicians who do various genres. Fans were taken on a trip to Nigeria in West Africa through the music of Asha and Mr. Easy. Blinky Bill landed them in Kenya on the eastern parts of the continent. And Ben Harper gave them the blues of America.
This festival is eclectic. It's an eclectic festival. It's an alternative festival. The idea was to bring something that people are not familiar with. Because as you know that in South Africa, people can already predict who's going to be on the lineup.
While the fans enjoyed the music in the warm winter nights of Durban, most of the performers were in the coastal city for the first time, and they loved the vibe of the area.
Durban is so chill compared to Joburg. And I'm just walking around, I'm really having a good time here. I'm definitely going to come back. It's one of those places that I have to come back to.
Really cool. The weather is nice, the sun is out, people are out running, you know, little birds are out there. It's a beautiful vibe. I really like Durban.
So Durban is it has the same energy as Miami, but more original because it's in Africa, you know, so I love Durban.
Each of the performers has their own specific thing they love about the city. For Buhle Bendalo, it's the people.
I loved it. Like, I want to move to Durban, number one, because it's warmer. and people from Durban are warm. Even my accent changes when I'm here. Like, I feel so comfortable. It's like you walk into a room with this big couch and you just lounge. That's how I feel about Durban. So,
for Blinky Bill, it's the seafood that's fresh from the Indian Ocean.
food, because actually it's close to the ocean. Where I'm from Kenya, and my tribe is near the lake, so we love fish. It's what we eat, so I'm having a really good time having a lot of fish.
And each fan has their favorite performer.
I saw Mr. Easy, which was my favorite, and Blinky Bill from Kenya as well. That was really amazing.
I just saw Asa right now. She was amazing. She was amazing. Great presence. I love the performance.
Durban Tourism says they've achieved their goal with this festival.
With music, I think it's what brings people together.
Music lovers are grateful about the music tour they were taken on without leaving the city of Durban.
I'm finding Zakifa amazing. There's amazing acts from everywhere in Africa. My favorite performance so far would have to go to Asa.
The great thing about Zakifa is that it's in Durban, which is a warmer city, and also we get those cool people you get to dance with on the floor, which just shows the heart of Durban, just the people, food. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Now that's all we have for you this week on Trendz Travel. Do remember that you can catch us again next week, same time, same place. You can also catch us on Twitter or on Instagram. That's on Trendz on SABC using the hashtag SABC News. See you again next week.
The Sahara, Arabic for the Great Desert, is the